The Central American Whintosser. The Whintosser is perfectly adapted for life in earthquake country. Its body is an angular trunk with 3 separate sets of legs, allowing it to always stay on its feet, even during the most violent upheavals. It has a swivel neck and tail, which can revolve 100 times a minute. Its hide is resistant to both bullets and sharp instruments, making it virtually indestructible. Slappy Hooper, the peripatetic sign painter, yes, you heard that right, peripatetic, once had a dangerous encounter with a Whintosser while he was employed painting road lines for the California Department of Highways. Working in an isolated area, he noticed the beast stalking him. He also noticed that it seemed fascinated by the straight lines he was painting, and was attempting to follow them. Slappy painted a series of straight lines running in various directions, and when the Whintosser attempted to follow them all at once, it tore itself to pieces. What follows is a bad poem about the Central American Whintosser by the bad poet Warren S. James. It came from south of the border, chose life California style, moving in constant disorder, with never, ever a smile. Bullets cannot harm this bum, nor bombs, for heaven hell's sake. With all those legs, this awful crumb can even survive an earthquake. The only hope is misdirection, sending it in one direction, then another direction, then a third direction. All this should cause some introspection. And so it turns and turns and turns again. Whintosser starts to feel dizzy. Angry roars belch out of its mouth. It stomps, stomps, stomps in a tizzy, back to its home in the south. Here is a pre-edited version of the poem. And yes, all these poems were edited. It came from south of the borderline, and it went its separate ways. An animal which is its, yours, and mine, and walks 72 hours all day. A creature that has 3 sets of feet, a temper with a quite vicious streak. It spins and spins and spins and spins and repeat, and roars rather than simply speak. It lived down on the isthmus. It lived down on the isthmus. It lived down on the isthmus. Ah, heck, you try to say it. Then chose life California style, making it hard for the rest of us. You'd think that this meanie could smile. Bullets, clubs, pikes don't work, nor bombs for heaven hell's sake. With 3 sets of legs as a perk, it can even survive an earthquake. The only hope is misdirection, sending it forth in one direction, once again in a separate direction, and finally in a third direction, all of which should cause some introspection. All of which should cause it introspection. And so it turns, and then it turns, and then it turns, and then it turns yet again. The Whintosser begins to feel dizzy. Angry roars belch out of its mouth. It stomps, stomps, stomps off in a tizzy, back to its home down south. Please leave a comment below as to which version you liked best. And you liked at least one of them, right?